cause y'all know what it is.
TNN Trap News Network.
I was with Big Trapper.
I flex with you. What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Trappers happening in TNN Trap News Network. Back in this thing, like cook cracking this thing here at TNN Trap News Network. It's come to my attention that we have surpassed that 31,000 threshold, and we are giving away the chili May the 16th at 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time. So make sure that you're around for that chili giveaway May the 16th, Sunday, 12 o'clock noon Pacific Standard Time, man. No long intro, no long talking, just giving y'all that chili out that y'all been waiting on, man. With that being said, let's get to the clip.
Because, baby, let me tell you something. You should have never got me started. You should have never got me started. You should have left well enough alone. Wackisha. Three-finger duty shooter. You should have left me alone.
The duder shooter.
I might have gone easy because it's just something about dragging him that just really gets me going. All right, so what are we looking at, Henny? What you are looking at, and some of y'all may remember this case, but for those of y'all who do not, and Adam, if he is offering to pay your lawyer's fees, I would suggest that you do not allow him to pay them because he's not. He's not, okay? Because this is Novin and Novin LLP. And who are they, Henny? Well, they are a limited liability partnership that is taking Cash Jones to court. Yes,
Damn it,
yes, they filed this back in
Damn, Wack getting sued again? Goodness gracious. Yeah, this nigga's broke. Wack is broke. Wack is broke. Wack is broke. Wack is broke. This nigga's getting sued again?
2025. And their complaint is for breach of written contract, common count goods and services rendered, account stated, and quantum merit, unjust enrichment. All right, so let's get into this right here because he don't pay nobody. Okay, he don't pay nobody. Plaintiff isn't at all times relevant. Herein mentioned was a limited liability partnership organized under the laws of the state of California. Plaintiff is informed and believes as such, informed and alleges that defendant Cash Jones is at all times relevant, was an individual citizen of of Los Angeles. Okay, now plaintiff informed and believes. All right, so the first cause of actions was breach of written contract. Okay, so Novin and Novin, hereby referred to as incorporates, all right, on or about January 28th, 2021. 2021. And they did this lawsuit in 2025. A law firm entered into an hourly based written retainer agreement with defendants Cash, McElroy Jones. McElroy, you being called to the carpet. To perform legal services in connection with an initial matter. In entering into the agreement, Cash McElroy Jones agreed to pay Novin and Novin's attorney fees based upon their hourly rate as set forth in the agreement. Moreover, McElroy further enlisted the legal services of McNovin and Novin in connection with a secondary matter, Priscilla Rainey versus Jason Terrell Taylor.
Damn it.
Dun, dun, dun. That's the games case. McElroy sought legal services from Novin and Novin on the basis of their pre-existing attorney-client relationship. So, McElroy, we're going to call him McElroy because I just like saying it because it just really...
He said, you look miserable. No, I'm not miserable. I'm just listening. I just can't. This is my listening face, I guess. If my listening face looks miserable, then I apologize, but... God damn, another lawsuit? Like, I'm really just flabbergasted. If we really just being 100% transparent here and I can get my emotions out as this is a safe space, I'm really just flabbergasted because it's like, how has this nigga been able to maintain just in life? You going through a divorce where your wife is taking everything. You're being sued by your lawyer. Like, nigga, you're being sued by your lawyer. Like, this is just incredible. You're named as a witness a suspect, you know, you're a witness and a victim in big use case. You're a suspect in a no jumper case. I said that already. Your lawyer's suing you. You still got the lawsuit with the church. You feel me? Like, this is just my listening face, bro. Like, this is just my listening face. I'm not miserable at all. I'm just listening, and I'm just like, man. Like, yeah, how you getting sued by a nigga who do the law? Like, that's terrible. Like, I apologize if my listening face looked like I was miserable. I'm not. I'm just like, how? My biggest question is, like I always say, is how the fuck is this nigga just not in jail? Like, how is Wack around? You got the transmission. Just put out a video of Wack today. Like, he has a lot going on. He has a lot going on. We are not here to answer questions about Iceman. Stay focused, bro. Stay focused. Go take an Adderall and focus. We on what we supposed to be talking about right now.
Fits him. Whenever I say McElroy, you know what plays in my head? That plays in my head when I say McElroy. I just think of a junkyard dog running around rabid. But I digress. Let's get back into this. Okay, so because of their pre-existing attorney-client relationship with McElroy, and because McElroy agreed they would be responsible to advance and or pay all necessary costs and expenses on time, incident to the representation of both McElroy and the game, okay, in the matter, and to reimburse the lawyers upon their receipt of a statement for as much as said costs and fees are paid or incurred. So they were supposed to pay. He was supposed to pay the legal services, like that means travel expenses, whatever they had to come out of pocket and pay for. McElroy was supposed to pay them back and reimburse them. Plus, they were hired to defend both him and the game on an hourly basis. So for every hour that they put in working on any case, working on
what was the case against Wack? Why were the lawyers defending him? What did he do? And they said that Wack, I'm not saying that this is true. I'm saying this is an alleged. I heard this a while ago, and then niggas kind of got quiet about it. But they said a while ago that Wack had a situation where he might have been involved with, you know, some people who were under the agement, but it was overseas. You feel me? So I ain't really sure. But my question is, what was Wack doing to where lawyers had to defend him? What's the McElroy in the middle is sick?
Fins or any of that stuff, they were supposed to get paid, okay? After McElroy enlisted Novin and Novin for legal assistance in the matter, Novin and Novin performed significant work on both McElroy and the game's behalf. McElroy was informed on a monthly basis company fee statements. So every month they made sure they were sending him a bill, letting him know this is what we spent, this is what we've done, this is what we need to be paid. Okay? Novin and Novin has performed all acts, services, and conditions required by the agreement, as well as the matter to be performed on its part. In rendering the services herein alleged, Novin and Novin expanded time for legal services rendered and advanced and or incurred costs and expenses to be paid by McElroy. So it says that there is due an owing of an
Wack owe them people some money.
It says that there is due an owing of an unpaid amount of $144,637.71 plus interest hereon at a rate of 10% as of September 8th of 2023. So they was doing work on both Wack's cases, the game's cases since 2021. And here they are at 2023 submitting a bill to him, and he's not paying them. What did he say to the trainer? Good, file your little paperwork. I'll keep it tied up in court for 5 to 6 years. That's what he said, right? But you playing this game with some lawyers.
And they not tripping because it's 5 or 6 years later.
I don't think that this is going to end too well. With you playing games.
Wack owe them people 100 raccoons. Wack owe them people 100 raccoons, bro. 100. That's a lot of diapers. He gonna have to sell a lot of diapers for sure.
With people who do law for a living. And then it also says that there is a breach of the agreement, and they will continue to incur substantial costs at attorney's fees. So they are going after him and want him to be held responsible for the costs and the fees of everything. Okay. So if he's offering to pay your lawyer, don't let him pay your lawyers. Okay.
No, he don't even pay his own lawyers. Don't let him pay your lawyers.
McElroy became indebted to Novin and Novin for services performed by them, and for which McElroy promised to pay the reasonable value thereof. So you got the trainer coming after you for 12.5, and now you've got them coming after you. We just gonna round it up to the nearest dollar amount. You've got these lawyers coming after you for basically $145,000. All right, now. Let's get to this right here. You know, the minutes when they go to court. So these minutes were taken on April 16th of 2026. Novin and Novin versus Cash Jones. The matter is called for a hearing. There was no appearance by or for McElroy.
Damn it.
Just didn't bother to show up at all. Didn't send no lawyers.
Wack missed the court day. He just didn't show up. Yeah, he's going to end up washed all the way.
How you going to send lawyers when your lawyers are suing you, right? So there's no lawyers that showed up for him, and he didn't show up. And the court and counsel for the plaintiff conferred regarding the status of the case, and pursuant to the request of the plaintiff, the case management conference held on 4/16/2026 is continued until July 16, 2026. And it's going to be in the Santa Monica courthouse. Now,
so Wack got to go to the Santa Monica court for the situation with his lawyer. And then he got to go to the Pasadena court for the no jumper fight. He got a busy month coming up in July.
That means
really
that
busy. Like July's going to be busy.
They have pushed this date back. Now, McElroy, I suggest that you put on your little leprechaun shoes, grab your little pot of fake gold, and you go down there to the courthouse and you go see what these people are talking about, because you really can't afford to be losing no more money, because these aren't the only people whose cases are still going. Okay. Now, while David Kaminsky might have been a punk ass murder. Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I've been hanging out with Dogface too much. I shouldn't have said that. David Kaminsky may have backed out of his lawsuit. David Kaminsky may have backed out of his lawsuit because he was, you know, a little intimidated. I'm going to say that. He was a little intimidated by McElroy, you know.
Wait, so
McElroy, the leprechaun.
Wow.
You've also got the Kenneth Lawson case that is still carrying on to this day, because he also has to return to court this year for that case. And now you have these lawyers that you're going to have to go see.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot that he did whoop out the actor from Moesha. I forgot. That nigga for sure did fight the actor from Moesha. So now he got that case. And I wonder if that's going to turn into a criminal case. I wonder if that'll just stay civil or that'll actually turn into a criminal case.
In July of this year. So the deck just keeps on mounting.
It's crazy. Whack a little
bully. You just don't. He is the epitome of I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't care what I agreed to. I don't care. That man's word is worth the turd in the toilet. Yet y'all keep going over there and y'all.
That nigga got a turd word.
Keep doing business. See, the problem is, I think people don't believe until you make a believer out of them, McElroy.
All right, man, we finna get up out of here to the next one. Chat, y'all saying kick it. We finna go into a different direction.
Still work for the neighborhood hero. We got all four corners. TMC, the marathon definitely continue. Mr. Burger right here, live in the flesh. We out here, nigga. Trap knows. You know that, nigga.
Apollo Jackson. Think I'm outside when it's Work all in the floorboard. Tell the ops check the scoreboard. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. And if you shoot, you ain't miss. A nigga ball like game 6. A nigga ball like game 6.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Game 60 bands on my neck when I got it on me. And I remember I was broke, I never let him hold me. Final seconds with my back against the wall. 81 point strong with this K, I call it Kobe. Running through this lettuce, nothing you can tell us. Gotta watch my back, I know that they get jealous. Real shit, I got rich, ain't gotta embellish. Real life made men, they call us good fellas. And I ain't got anxiety, I know it's intuition. May never love a bitch, but I for sure play my position. I know the streets talking, I'm cracking, so I ain't tripping. I said I play for keeps, but I guess them niggas ain't listening. Sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry, and I can't miss. Nah, you can't come outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's never outside, nigga.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
I've been winning, tell my ops check the scoreboard. Money in the attic, work all in the floorboards. Late night, that's the life that we pray for. Overtime with the pack is what we in the game for. Put myself in the game and everything is just a memory. Made a couple plays for the pain, not an enemy. Gotta watch my friends more, I gotta watch the enemies. Niggas hella fake, I know we're enemies' intentions. I let it go until it click if I'm aiming. Started staying safe and ended up staying dangerous. Game on the line, see the pressure I can take. Hall of Fame shit, so if it's mine, I'ma take. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous.
You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. You can't come outside when it's dangerous. Gotta get the blicky when it's dangerous. Young niggas, we done came from Nathan. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Thought we would stop, we just can't quit. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6. Missy with the bullshit, you can save it. Bought it like us niggas up in game 6.
Safe like Jordan, call it game 6. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. You niggas never outside when it's dangerous. You niggas always inside when it's dangerous. Shoot like Curry and I can't miss. Niggas sick like Jordan, call it game 6. Niggas never outside when it's dangerous.